ho, ho! Merry Christmas! You are all being very naughty.
Welcome to Jumping the Turnstile. I'm jezbot.
I'm Terry Tygo.
Just wanted to see if you would copy me.
I would.
And you did.
I did.
Just
I
as-
was.
So, sorry we didn't get the pot up yesterday. I know we've
What's
been
yesterday?
dropping the ball.
Isn't today?
Thursday. Oh, it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Today is the day.
Oh, what you doing,
So,
mate?
we're sorry we're on time.
Well, I take it all back.
Do.
But you had some power issues. That's
Yeah,
why
well, we
couldn't
were going to do it
record.
yesterday, but
Gotcha. I'm losing days. It's
I
Christmas.
said,
coming up. It's crazy.
yeah, I said it's kind of powerless at the moment. The studio. It was anyway because the night before, well, 2 weeks leading up to it, I had I thought it was ghosty ghosts. I thought we had a poltergeist.
Turning off lights and whatnot.
Yeah, because the lights were flickering, but they were always. It always seemed to happen at a time of the point in the conversation. You know, like you get to it, and then you're like, I wonder what Unky Dave is doing 6 feet under, and then the lights would flash.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't exactly.
You might
that.
be reading a little bit into it.
Yeah, but
At the time.
At the time, and it kept happening, and it was about 2 weeks here, and then 2 days ago,
Yes.
it was buzz. I could hear a buzz associated with it because I had the music off in the studio, and I could hear from above me.
Never a good
I'm like,
sign.
"Ugh," and it was in sync with the dimming of the lights, you see.
You think Trevor might be living up in the crawl space.
Well, I thought it was definitely electrical, but we weren't losing TV, internet, or computers, or none of that. It's just been bloody lights, mate.
Bit of poltergeisting.
So,
Oh, he's having a bit of a cup of doodle dandy.
cock-a-doodle dandy, cockfee. And Ness said the other night that she heard some buzzing too. I'm like, oh, this isn't good. This is buzzing. That shouldn't be. So I gave Devo a call.
Every time I need something, Devo.
The electric man. And sure enough, he came around.
With his underwear on the outside of his overalls.
No, I think he was wearing it on the inside.
A cape?
No, we had a beer. Stared at it for a while. But at the power box.
Right.
So he came over and said, look, if it was a welding kind of sound, that's definitely an arc. And that's definitely the sound I heard. So, bad.
That's bad news, is it?
Not good. Not good. So the night of, just before we got Devo over, he said, "Oh, I'll come over tomorrow, mate." Just before that, I thought, "Oh, I'm gonna have to sleep on the couch tonight." Bloody,
Just in case.
keep watch, be on
keep
fire
a
watch.
snifter, yeah.
Kept the light on, the lampo on, so I could see if it was
If the lamp is out, the poltergeist is in.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Gremlins,
knew
you
something
say.
would have happened because the lights would be out.
And you are about gremlins, so they could have been gremlins.
It could have been the Gremlins.
He's loving that coffee, listeners, and he's had a long day, I've got to say.
I have
It's
had a
like
long
a round of applause to you for working all bloody day in the sun.
I haven't got round of applause. I've only got.
Forget about the sound effects, Tim. It's all about us. But managed to get his shit together, change his stinky t-shirt just to get here to record another episode of Jumping the Turnstile.
Yes.
With Tim and Jez.
Thank you. Well, I was messing around with my coffee cup over there. So came around and checked it out, and sure enough, there was a looked like a melted bullet hole in the front of the thing.
Well, now, what thing?
The power from the street, the mains power
Yeah, so the big wire coming in off the street.
that hangs off your house, that was
And then you got that little box, the little rod that goes up, and then you got the black box that the
Correct.
wire from the street goes into.
correct.
And then it goes from there to
But
your
then I
studio.
found out there's 2 wires. If it's one wire, it's their responsibility
Oh.
and it's free. If it's the other wire, it's my responsibility and it's about $2,000.
Is this the whole cut the red wire, cut the blue wire?
It
Don't
is
cut the
exactly
blue wire.
that. So, but you've got to get a dude out.
Of course you do.
Devo can't open it unless they're there to pull the bloody thing out.
Otherwise,
Screw
he'll
it.
do himself a mischief.
Well, yeah. So they disconnected that, and luckily enough, it's on their side,
Excellent.
so free. But here's the thing. I think it got a knock when we were chopping down the branches.
That's hearsay. That's hearsay.
Yeah. It was pretty active and nice for about 20 years until
I got up there and jumped the tree down.
I reckon we missed one.
Well, hey, look, that's I'm not taking full responsibility for that one.
So I just but basically it was if they had connected it tight enough, that wouldn't have mattered.
It was hanging so droopy and low, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't tight.
No.
Is it tight now?
It's the same, I'd say. Oh, I might
I wish
have
they could
snizzed it
go
up
underground with it all. I don't like
Yeah.
wires coming in.
Yeah, but then you got bloody water, and then you got all sorts of other damages. And you got to dig and find the cable, and ugh.
You got Devo on the case, mate. Yeah.
Oh, he's not getting on the shoves.
Yeah, but you know how to shove.
Yeah, I am the
shovel all
dozer.
day.
I'm the dozer.
I thought you were the Don.
So he opened up the boxo, and it was bloody melted out like a
Melted.
I was gonna quote Star Wars. Then when they get that little, you got a lot of stuff jammed up in here, and then he goes that, and then the Princess Leia comes out and says, "Help me over here, Obi-Wan Kenobi."
Yeah, I've seen that. Seen that, definitely. Yeah, it's scary shite. Devo had to put on his cape and get in his Batmobile, the Electro
Man.
buggy. We'll call it, what's his car though?
I
won't put you on the
Shockmobile.
There, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. It's in the Shockmobile.
Yeah. And then his little sidekick Sparky. Yeah.
He crawls up in the
Sparkin'.
roof and under the house.
Yeah.
No, it's all Devo. He does it all.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
right.
He's been up in my roof because I had the same sort of problem that was going to. He said, he's sitting down. Check these wires out. It's totally like the old black wires that are from the 60s, and they're all crumbled over the years, and the plastic's gone on them. And he goes, mate, this was all throughout your roof.
Active though?
Well, it's running my house.
That's the
And
live
he said,
wires.
I'm really surprised this hasn't burned down before.
Really?
And he goes, the last Sparky that saw these wires really should have done something. So it was exposed wires going into the mains, into my little box at the front.
So
You know,
maybe they just take
exposed
chances.
wires. Take a chance.
Yeah.
Don't
with your
take
wife.
a chance with
Don't
my
take-
house.
No.
It's not appreciated.
I asked if that would burst in flames. He said, "Oh, the fuse had burned out before it bloody really got going, and then it just turns off."
So, yeah.
So that's all right.
But he's done it again.
But it had managed
on
to
him.
melt out before it had turned off.
What would we do without Devo?
Our
Our lessons would be down.
burned
that's for
down,
sure.
burnt to the ground.
Possibly. We'd be paying a lot more for electrical.
Yeah, so that was kind of
He
a
always
little
gives us
bit of
kicker.
excitement for the old.
Well, I'll tell you, just a link onto that story. I almost burnt down a dude's house on the weekend as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
The start of the week.
What do you mean?
Went up to Bonnie Doon again.
Oh, yeah.
Up the dune to do
Were
some
you
work.
fueling the fires?
Well, no, it was one of these things where I thought there wouldn't be a bed, so I brought up my air mattress with an air pump. And
Yeah.
just before I left, I go, I better give it a charge. I'll get that. What do you call the charger thing? The converter, whatever. Grabbed the wrong one, obviously, and so when I was charging it, and didn't realise it was melting the prick on this guy's the shagpole rug.
Right.
But luckily, the black ooze was facing up and not down on the carpet.
Gotcha.
He's a Sparky as well.
Right.
So,
So what's running the wrong ampage versus...
probably a 24 volt. Or
Yeah, right.
Should have probably done that.
Well, then you check the wrong battery and then it just keeps heating up, does it?
It was charging, but it just kept heating.
So I did watch a little documentary on the... when they started persuading people to put electricity into the houses in the diggities. And before they worked out anything about insulation, anything about safety, anything about the human heart, it was just like wires, exposed, live wires,
Gotcha.
with all the electricity in the house coming through that. And if you touch it, you're dead. Basically.
And sticker on it. Please do not lick.
No. But they used to do, and onto that system, a special thing where you can make outlets, like a, what do you call them? A power board.
We're not very good with all this.
No, but you could link and you can go your kettle and then your high-powered light heater and all these stuff, which would tax the load so much that the cords themselves would be white hot.
Yeah, dangerous times. And so they were scared of having power. electricity.
They were unaware of it.
We're a
unaware
candle.
of the dangers.
We're purely a candle house in this house.
Yeah, that's it. There was the dudes like that, like the mobile phone. I'm sure. We don't need no electricity in this house.
Imagine that. All those generations of bloody making candles and then this pesky.
Yeah, I reckon candle stocks went down that day.
Yeah, it's not good. At the World's Fair. But if you want to see some really weird old YouTube footage, go check out the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah, that's...
Not the show.
No.
Just like there's an old style of postcards, and these are all found postcards. And it's a general motif of a lady in a dress
Farming
a cabbage patch
Yeah.
with real babies' heads in them.
Okay.
Or like obviously photoshopped, and there's those
It's real babies.
real babies. And it's
Where'd they
said-
get them babies' faces from?
We don't know yet. Don't worry. I don't know about
Okay,
that.
don't ask you.
Don't ask the questions. But it's sort of insinuating that they're for sale. Come and get a Cabbage Patch baby.
Freshly grown.
And it would seem the lady in all the postcards, the dark-haired woman in the dress that holds the key.
The witch. The witchy poo.
Well, she's in apparently the first French lady, first movie ever. And it's a Cabbage Patch movie.
Is it?
Yeah. And you can see her prancing around the Cabbage Patch, and
Okay, maybe
grabbing a
it's just
baby.
a
and
special effects thing, isn't it? Like, look what we can
they've
do.
got cabbages, and then they put babies in them.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Or they're pulling it. She's actually pulling it from behind. The
Okay,
cabbage.
yeah,
but it's
right.
all linked into the World's Fair. The baby incubators. Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I have seen that. Yeah,
It was
the orphan trains.
Yeah, the orphan trains. Where are all these kids in the mines? Where do they all come from?
Where the
Why were there
kid
so
workers?
many? Why so many orphanariums and asylums and back in the diggities?
Yes.
Why were in the photos all these kids like wearing suits and working
Men's
factories?
clothes, and they look like men. Are you sure they're not men? Well, we were a
maybe
lot
little
younger
men.
back then.
It could have been, yeah. Because back in the day you look older.
Well, because 65 would be like the oldest you could possibly get. So
Well, you wouldn't want to
12
live
years
much past
old
that.
is equal to being like 30. You know what I'm saying?
You're almost
see what I'm saying?
getting your 10-year watch at the mine. You know,
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, for your services. Yeah. I think you get 1 day off after 10 years service. Do you? No.
10 years is the
You get to run the crane chain.
Well, 10-year anniversary for weddings is tin, I believe. That's what I'm
Tinno.
coming up. So you get a tinny, 2 cans per man per day.
Of oil.
Just rub that on your face.
Yeah.
Get back in the mines.
Yeah.
But
This will
it's
get you through
interesting.
those little cracks in the caves underneath.
That's right. All up.
Scooch up.
Yeah, so anyways, interesting. Check it out. I went to Bonnie Doon, as I said, did some work.
Yeah, how's the Serenity?
The Serenity sounds like this at night, basically.
Okay, oh, you got a sound. I hate it. Oh, there's another guy. Little foggo.
There's heaps of them. Goes like that.
On and on and on.
Yeah. But he's
Wow, that's loud.
It's bloody loud. But he's also got this setup because there's shitloads of snakes.
Gotcha.
It's been really wet. Now it's really hot. Long grass.
It's
Countryside.
perfect snake recipe.
Snake.
Yeah.
Snakes on the plane. Snakes in the roof. Snakes in the car.
Snakes in the toilet. Get off my snake, you
dick.
you dick. Get off my dick, you snake.
So he's purchased a set of solar. They're like the solar tea lights that you put in the ground. You know?
Yeah.
But a bit more advanced because it's a snake repellent.
Is it?
Yeah, and so every, say, 15, 20 seconds, maybe a minute,
Yeah.
it does this zing,
Right.
and they're all like it's a boundary of them around his property.
Yeah.
Or close into the house sort of thing.
How many minutes?
So,
Every
there's
how
a
many
lot of
minutes?
it. So they're every, say, 6 meters, there's another one.
Right.
So every kind of, 15 seconds, there's one going off. Ding,
Right.
ding.
Right, and you can hear him?
You can hear them.
Okay. And the snakes hate it.
Yeah,
apparently.
I might actually have a sample of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. So
Here we go.
I thought you were
So,
gonna say it creates
get
a
the
thumping
background.
sound.
Just get some background noise.
Okay.
So, anyway, so I'm up at Bonnie Doon, and this is what I'm hearing. This is the first night.
Because you're in little Lilo or?
No, I'm in a proper house.
Okay.
It's a proper house. And we're getting a slab ready for the spa that's getting delivered on Monday.
Okay.
And there's tilers up there.
Yep.
I think they were Afghani boys.
Yep.
Good tilers. They were there from Monday up till the Thursday. They were there.
Right. It's a big stint.
Yeah, and that Thursday night they worked till it was 11:15
At night.
at night. And then went, all right, we got to get home. And then got in the car and drove all the way home. And
Got the hell out of there.
I'm like, boys, not a good idea going down these roads 100k an hour.
Yep.
Kangaroos at night.
Pitch black.
I almost got done like that one day.
Didn't ya?
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, trying to get to I was building irrigators up at bloody Corowa.
Yeah, right.
And getting there at night. And it was the long
everywhere.
last stretch of that road. And I thought, well, let's see what
Let's
this...
just have a little nap.
Let's just see if this...
Just close my eyes for 1 minute.
Dream. See if this new Kia Rio can get up to 110, 120. So I was flying. I never speed either. And just all of a sudden, to me left, I just see these like human heads almost.
Yeah.
These kangaroos are at level, man.
Keeping up.
And they're like, could have killed me. It was like a split second. So I was like, slowed right down.
Yeah.
Had another beer. Chilled out. Calmed my nerves, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so these kangaroos up there, I don't know if you've ever been stared down by a kangaroo, like been given the evil eye by a kangaroo.
On the road?
During the day.
Oh, during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have a long look.
Yeah.
They are ponderers.
Yeah, it's like, should I go over there and
Beat
tear
the
his
shit out of
guts
you.
out?
Yeah. Give him one good kick to the...
What do you reckon,
guts.
Kevin? Should we fuck this guy up?
Yeah.
So they were staring at me. I was taking a piss. They're in the other paddock, but they were having a good geezer. I stood up, like, looking at me.
Yeah.
And so I just, like, waved. It's like, hey.
Yeah, what else are you going to do?
And then they sort of like, fuck him.
Fuck this guy.
He's
Yeah,
all right.
He's
He's
a
all right.
pussy.
So it was very interesting. But how's the Serenity?
How's the Serenity? Yeah, because
So
what are you
good
supposed
up
to
there.
do? Because
So
I know
good.
that when if you're in Canada, it'd be bears. Hello, bears. Bears.
Yeah.
Bears. You yell at them, and that scares them off.
Mm.
Hello, bears.
No, but kangaroos,
But
you've got to box them.
yeah.
12 rounds.
Yeah, 6 feet distance.
Man
it's
versus
on.
beast.
Yeah, it is. And have you seen some of those photos with the
They're
like,
jacked up.
jacked up?
It's like they're juicing like the
Yeah.
liver king. You know the liver king? The YouTube sensation who's just claimed to be all natty, like an all natural weightlifter.
Natty.
Yeah, but all he does is eat liver and lives by the 9 principles of the Vikings or whatever.
Whose livers? His opponents.
These big ass, like, I don't know where he's getting the liver from. Might be cow liver or something. But in the video, he's holding up this liver.
Is it raw?
It's raw. And he's eating into it.
Why is he doing
And this
that?
guy is fucking jacked.
Right.
Jacked.
Liver diet.
Well,
Live or die.
it's all come out this week.
That's his diet.
Yeah. Plus
That's what his diet's called. Liver die.
Yeah, well, his career's dead now because it's come out that it's all not so much natty and just liver. It's more like the anabolic steroids.
It's the steroids that he injects into the liver and puts it as a thing and drinks some
I'm
at
not
night.
actually taking it. I eat the liver that has it.
Yeah, that's right.
But he's on 11 grand of different types of hormones a month.
Oh, how do you make a hormone?
You
Don't answer that. So jacked up.
jacked up. Anyway, it's all over.
I've
his
pulled out
career's
the
over.
old Nintendo Wii.
to try to get Jack up.
No, because we've got this Fitbit map thing, right?
Right.
And you stand on it, then it calculates your body mass and your
And then feeds it back to apples.
foods it. No, this is in the times
internet?
before the
Okay.
connecting. Well, I think you can connect it to the internet.
It's listening,
But it's
Tim.
yeah, pretty much. But it gives you things. It's a personal trainer on screen. He's like, okay, let's try this one out. What do you want to do? You want to work on your ass? Your ass looks like it needs some work. How about you get those glutes? Turn around and let me have a really good look at you.
So is that on the X?
That's Nintendo. I think it's Nintendo.
So it's got the
Could
camera.
be the internet.
Is it got the camera? Like
No,
watching your
it's
body?
not. No, it's not like
It's not one
that.
of them.
It just senses your movements and your balance and your.
It never
centers.
took off, did it?
It
the
didn't,
Wii.
but it's like we've been doing it. I've been doing it with Mason.
Right.
Like,
Is that
you
the
do
only
hula
way?
hoops.
Is that the only way you can get him to exercise?
You can get it's cool.
on-
It's like
on
you can do
screen.
skis.
But the
you can do-
graphics, as I remember, is pretty rank.
Shit. But like the purpose behind it is admirable.
Yeah, I mean, you could like. I know he wants
good.
a pocket knife because he wants to start doing survival
He wants
stuff.
to start stabbing cats. Yeah.
Maybe he should come up to Bonnie Doon next time and meet the guy I met, one of the carpenters that was there. Him and his dad, both carpenters.
Yeah,
great blokes. He's actually going to listen to the podcast.
Is he?
Yeah, well, he said he was.
Yeah.
He was a big
Well,
fan of podcasts. So I said,
hello.
Oh, you'd be a podcast,
Yeah,
man.
well, there you go.
This cat, right, because, when you're out in the bush and we're worried about big kangaroos and maybe black cats.
Sure.
Big cats could be out there. Drop bears.
Big cats, little cats, drop bears, bunyips.
Yeah. Well, you could go shout off, away hobya, away hobya.
Yeah.
Or
Hey, bear.
you could be packing heat like this cat.
Like a gun.
Like maybe 12
Yeah.
or 13 of the guns. I saw
Yeah.
he showed me his
Excellent.
little, and like he's got them all lined up in this trestle, right?
The armory.
The armory. It was pretty dope, dude. Not that I'll ever fire a gun again because last time I did it almost took my eyeball out. So
Oh, yeah.
it's what you call scoping.
Scoping.
I scoped
You got
my
scoped.
forehead. But so they're all loaded, and it's like the first one, pump action, puts it back down. Next one, Winchester.
Did he do it?
Hey,
Did he shoot him?
He's shooting him. He's just
sick.
showing like I was like, which one's sick? Which one's your favourite, mate?
Yeah.
He's going, oh, this one coming up, and just
This one.
It's full on. But he was telling me about having. You almost want more people to have their gun licenses. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
These dudes cannot get into any trouble whatsoever. Otherwise, they take your guns. You've got 13
Yeah,
days
gotcha.
or something to give your guns to someone. Otherwise, we're taking them
Legally.
legally.
Yes.
You can't get into any kind of fisticuffs at a pub or
They'll take
any
your
kind
guns
of-
for that.
You can't steal anything. You can't jaywalk. Oh, you could probably jaywalk.
Okay.
But he got busted driving an unregistered dirt bike in the country. What
Yeah.
a prick.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah,
matters.
you dirtbag.
You
Yeah.
dirty dog. Anyway, they pulled him and his mate over, and he's acting all cool,
Yeah. Give us your guns.
Give us a look at you. Yeah. Oh, you got a gun license, hey? So he goes, well, we're going to fine you for this, fine you for that, fine you for this. But seeing as how you've been a good bloke, we're not going to take your gun license away because we were going to, and we have the right to take your guns away from you.
And the desire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then where do the guns go? They get squished?
I don't know.
Or do they get resold?
Probably sold.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How they
Evidence.
would turn over the because they've all got secret numbers written on them. You know,
Secret numbers.
well,
Yeah.
for proof of purchase or whatever you call it.
Serial
License
numbers.
serial
Yeah.
numbers. So do those numbers get turned over to the bloody authorities?
I reckon they resell them.
They have
Got
to.
Yeah.
They have to. Perfectly good guns. I remember the picture of when they did the gun amnesty here in Australia. It was thousands of guns.
Yeah.
Thousands. Remember that?
Yeah.
Rifles?
First, what you got to do is
If it was here.
de-arm the population.
That's step one.
First step
is
one.
take their bloody weapons away from them. Yeah.
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 Then pump them full.
Yeah. Sticks and stones may break our bones. Right, take the sticks and the stones. Get rid of that. At least tax them for stones.
Well, it's not too far off. You need
Wow.
a bloody license to do everything.
You do, don't you?
Yeah. That's why I couldn't understand with these the people that are up at Bonnie Doon, right? Right, you got your four-wheel drive, you got your gun license, you've got your skidoo license, you got your
boat, you got your
trailer
boat,
license,
your
got your
trailers.
spare, your spare,
Trailers for each of these things.
all of them. You got insurances for all of them.
Yep. Registrations.
Yes.
Then you got your kite boards.
Membership
your,
fees. Yeah, your ski gear.
Yep. Your
Yeah.
archery.
They've all got the sick motorbike gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they end up getting 17 bikes or whatever.
Yeah, but every single, like, they were going through their war wounds.
Yeah,
I
right.
broke my leg when I was this, so I got
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of
Burned
the
me
woods
skin
here.
off.
chucked
I've spent
flies,
overnight with the
cut
bloody.
bite my own leg off. Yeah, I don't want that either.
Air rifles, I'm all about. Give us an air
Yeah.
rifle. But if you get caught with an air rifle, it's basically the same as having an M16 or a shotty.
We
You
could
get
have
the same
a
fine.
We could at this miracle property that we're never going to do have a shooting range there.
Yeah.
But you set it up like zombies coming for you, so it's like scarecrows essentially. It's like crops everywhere.
I was
and
thinking,
your scarecrows are zombies. and those zombies from a distance are your
Yeah, well, you can do that.
Shooting
Okay?
gun.
So if you're allowed to, I said, so what's the deal, guys? You got all these guns and all this property. Where do you shoot? He goes, well, any acreage,
moving thing.
any acreage over 20 acres, I think it is.
Right.
You're allowed to shoot on your property.
Right.
But like you got to have, because Eildon has these massive hills, like peaks.
Yep.
So the idea is you want to get a property that is 20 acres, soaking wet.
Yep.
And then you're firing into the hillside and not
Gotcha.
down towards the lake. You don't fire down where all the campers are,
Yeah,
and the
okay.
Bonnie Doon bloody pier is, or whatever it is.
Because how far do those bloody bullets go?
Like at least to the water.
Okay, which is what?
Well,
In Ks.
Depends what cal you got, mate.
Yeah, right.
Caliber you got. Well, I was thinking what you could do is dig in, is get some the old shipping containers.
Yep.
Dig them into the mountainside, maybe 2 of them, welded together long ways.
Yep.
And that's your shooting range.
That's your targets.
Yeah. You get in there, it's all bloody sealed off.
Yeah, right. Catches all the bullets.
Catches all the bullets. Shoot at night.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind the old pew license. Pew pew.
It's so hard to get.
It's sick, man.
The eel, like just a water update, Lake Eildon was at 104%.
Yeah,
the other
buddy.
week, and they had to let some water out.
Let some water out, you
Yeah,
say.
so bloody chockers. Brimming.
Right. So how does that go for the fishing? Like if that's been dry the whole time, where did the bloody fish come from?
Eggs.
Yeah, but it's you know what I mean? It's like it's dry. How long is it going to take for the fish population to come back?
Wow. You know,
How are they
breed, like-
getting in there? Isn't it?
Have you seen caviar? Like fish eggs, there's millions of them.
What's
Yeah,
it come on?
man-made lake. And it's for the irrigation for the Goulburn Valley, which is
Yeah.
where all the fruit is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but they are bloody flooded, so they don't need any freaking water, do they?
Okay, and so when they let it out, did they cause the floods?
It could have been.
Possibly.
That's a bloody good conspiracy right there, Taco.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you got in your notes over there?
Oh, no, I was
Enough
just,
about the dune.
just,
I can talk about the dune for the rest of the
Please
cast.
don't.
Okay.
Drinking bloody beers lately. If you have one beer,
You got to have 1,000. No?
no, if you have one beer and then you don't have another, and then you have something to eat, it makes you sleepier.
Yes.
If you don't keep going, it makes you very lethargic.
Yeah, drink through that.
So I've been drinking mostly beers at night while I've been cooking, because then you're doing something, keeping active.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if I'm only drinking when I'm cooking and the kids are asking for food constantly, can I have something to eat? Can I have something to eat? I'm pissed all the time.
This is the problem with being a professional chef. They're all chronic alcoholics. Not all of them.
Okay, so every meal they serve, they
but-
have to have a beer.
Yeah.
It's like,
And you're standing up and you're moving around. And this is why I don't like drinking at a pub per se, because there's no activities. And
did you call me per se? Per se.
Per se. There's nothing to do at a pub.
Yeah.
And so you sort of just sat there at the table pounding beer so you don't fall asleep. There's
It
nothing
will work. That's what old blokes do. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying
Who's drinking the beers?
I'm drinking the beers at the pub is boring to me because there's no activities.
Yeah. Well, you got your darts, you got your pool, it's your tradish, but it's just that it's not doesn't sustain, does it?
No. I need maybe some big buck shooter, arcade games, maybe a basketball hoop,
The handball game.
handball, maybe a bit of
Well,
totem
this is going
tennis.
back to your bloody. We need fun fair games at market stalls,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we met you down at the old Sunday market down at the Oakley
That's
Market
it.
there, and
So we should
No
combine
games.
them all. The good classic air rifle shooting gallery. That was always the best.
it's a
one.
winner.
It is a winner, isn't it? Yeah, so I've been smashing the beers.
Right.
I guess getting ready for Christmas. And in
It's coming.
preparation for that, the bloody shopping.
Yeah.
Bloody shopping,
Yeah.
mate. I had to duck over to Glenna's. Glenno today. On in between work and picking the kids
Ugh.
up and all this kind of stuff. I'm trying to squish
In that
everything in.
T-shirt you were wearing?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I just did. I looked like the dad that was getting the kids for the weekend when I walked out of the shop. I was thinking, like, look how much stuff he's got. He's definitely compensating for a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, Kid's going to meet a new girlfriend this weekend, buddy.
I want the new PlayStation 7.
That's it. But I did all that. Did some good mish. But Audrey, what's it? Well, who am I married to?
I think that's Vanessa.
Yeah, Vanessa has sent me on. She turns into Bob a Job at Christmas time, right? I think I've mentioned this before.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, now we need to do the power because the house is going to fucking burn down. Now we need to clean the pool because we want people coming over. The pool's got to look good. That's a big job.
It is.
You got to get up in the stink. You got to get up in the stink hot roof and pull out the Christmas decos.
Yeah, the decos.
I'm like, just put them away.
Yeah, and
we did.
Your nature strip definitely needs it going.
You haven't had a Christmas tree for eons.
We just have a plant that's already in the lounge room. We put some baubles on it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm not big on the old pagan...
ritualistic decorations.
No, just the whole Christmas thing.
Please, Dark Lord, visit our home.
I could do without it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
And I mean,
we're
we're only really doing it for Mason, aren't we?
Well, he's the last bloody... He's the final frontier.
Christmas Day, it's go here, it's go there.
It's the cash
It's
that
the
I like.
cash.
Because I like on a good day, I hate forking out big wads of
Anything.
cash. I do. I hate it.
You've just had to get yourself a new bloody vehicle.
I'm accustomed to a op shop buy low kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, dead man shoes. Polish them up, give them for Christmas.
Correct.
Nice
Correct.
pair of Adidas.
Yeah. And handmade gifts. I like a good handmade gift. But then I was thinking to myself, I've never received a handmade gift
No.
from anyone.
I can tell you the feeling you get when you do. It's amazing. When you made my jezbot toy,
Jumping the turnstile action figurine.
yeah, feels good.
It does feel good.
Feels better than a gift card from Bunnings.
Well, they are hot on the gift list this year.
All the toys, yeah.
Is toys, but specialized toys made to the actual person. You
What
know,
about merch for this show? Could we make...
that'd be good merch. But who wants a jezbot figurine apart from you?
The fans.
Okay, yeah, right, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll see who moves more. Like, do they want a
Merch.
taco or do they want a jezbot?
Gotcha.
And then it's like,
Yeah.
and that's going to come between us.
Golden Mike playset, Golden Mike podcast playset with a little tape recorder, 2 little golden mics, and a set of headphones each, and then
Double
boom,
set.
then you're a podcaster.
Get a twofer, double set. Jezbot and a taco.
I have
All for the
seen a
price
lot
of
of those, the like music shops. They were struggling selling microphones because it's kind of like a one-off thing. You can package it up as a drum mic set to get to push product.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying mic stands, mic leads, 2 pod mics,
Yes. It's
2
all about
headphones, a
podcasting.
Zoom recorder.
Well, every man and his bloody dog's got a podcast. Let's, you know. But it's the town square.
But I think it's just designed to sell. You know, put it together, Frankie. What do they do when they put a package together? Oh, I bundle this up.
Bundle this. It's going to be tremendous.
It's going to be bundle. What we're going to do is we're going to bundle things together, and then I'm going to lowball you on the price
On camera, so you can't say no.
That's
Whatever
right.
you say, I'm going to say half over here, over there.
They do. They go straight half.
Yeah, that's, it's a procedural, I think we call it. It's
Yeah,
scripted.
okay, gotcha. But I'd like to be doing over-the-counter negotiation for Christmas presents. I'd like to be doing that at the trades fairs, the Trash and Treasure,
Again,
the op shops and whatever.
Once-
But the kids don't like secondsies. They don't like Dead Man Shoes.
Yes,
for
well,
some reason.
once again, we are moving closer and closer to a potato economy where your wish will come true. Where you say,
With the gift of a potato.
I've got an old mixer, a Bay mixer. Can I swap that for a cabbage, please?
Right.
I've got these plastic toys. Will you give me a cup of sugar, please?
Sounds like Marketplace, or sounds like what eBay was like when it first came out. But now it is, you can't get anything on eBay.
It wasn't eBay swapsies. I got a
I don't know,
this.
there was
you
a-
want a that?
There was a swapsy kind of thing going on
I like that.
somewhere.
That's a good idea. But you got to go get it.
My stuff, your stuff.
Yeah.
Swap stuff. Wife swap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Or
TV
film.
show.
Yeah, can't do that.
Yeah, but I'd like to be doing it that way. You got to
Christmas is a
this whole
massive drag. Let's just be honest.
It is.
Okay.
Everyone
Everyone knows
shopping.
it, and they're afraid to fucking say it. No one wants to do it. Yeah, I want to go and see my family. Really.
Yeah, sure.
But do we have to do it? Is there so much pressure to do it on that friggin' day?
No. Yeah.
You've got to go 9 places all in a day.
It's a nightmare. It is a nightmare.
It's creative.
How you
It's a
supposed to-
creative nightmare.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
Black Friday was a week ago.
The darkness.
It's like, what? Just enough on the sales.
Boxing Day.
Well, spends. But we had people after Christmas.
Don't drink too much on Christmas Day with your family because don't forget about the Boxing Day sales.
Yes, and the movies.
Yeah. Kentucky hams, Christmas hams,
Sweet
half
Kentucky
price.
hams.
Sweet half price prices.
Boxing Day. Don't forget to sign up for the package delivery for next year.
And don't forget about Red Thursdays
And Cyber Mondays.
and Tight Ass Tuesdays.
Wacky Wednesdays.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, Bob. So, yeah, buy, sell.
Get it.
I don't seem to be selling anything. If you get that, that'd be good to sell. There's good value in that.
You've got a whole roof full of stuff to sell.
Oh, I have done a good scrape out.
Yeah.
And a scooch around. It's quite. I know the chaos that you feel like is above you isn't.
I know you say it. It's like you got to. It's more about years rather than you got to hold on to that Atari for another.
Well,
cycle.
it is going that direction. Do you know what I'm saying?
Ataris are $5 a pop.
Is it?
A cartridge. But
Cartridge.
the good ones up to $5,000.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
all that baseball card, all that market, all that stuff, everything's going down.
The
down,
ass
down,
drops
down.
out of it.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, you just get one generation that wants it. Like Audrey's asking for a bloody external CD burner, and a stack of CDs, because she just wants to,
Burn CD.
have
see
CDs,
what
I
it was
guess.
like. Back
just
in
have
the day.
CDs.
Okay.
Because we do a lot of the market scooching, because there's a sweet spot with every collectible that's in between when they're desirable and not, and everyone's just like, fuck it,
That's
it's
CDs.
$2, it's 50 cents, whatever. So you can scoop them all up, and then when the next generation comes and goes, nah, mum and dad, you're dumb. It's all about CDs, mate.
Yeah.
Then you go, what? These CDs, kids,
I think
kids.
when what is it, the EMF or the electromagnetic pulse comes and wipes out the internet, I think CDs are going to really be hot tickets.
They will be.
Again.
And like with the vinyl, you can put them to tape, you can put them to CD or whatever, but you can't make another vinyl. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't. It's
Well, there's
still
no
it's still
technology.
uncopyable.
Mm.
And if they're so precious about their fucking music industry, why don't they just like get together and revert back to?
So we're going. Okay, we tried all this other stuff. We're going back to vinyl. This is how it
This
is
is
now.
it. This is how it's going to be. It's going to be brushes. It's going to be Batman Records. It's going to be Central Station,
Greville Street.
Greville Street. I said brushes, right?
You said brushes.
Yeah, okay.
But there is something about going through your record collection and seeing the cover and saying, do I actually want to listen to...
Oh, yeah?
This is... Oh, Old Dirty Bastard. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
I
Old
do.
Dirty Bastard. That's, hey, dirty baby, I got your
You
money.
can see what the guy looks like,
Yep.
and you know whether or not you're going to be on his team.
That's exactly right.
Are
That's
they,
exactly
are they
right.
glam rock? Are they pop?
Yeah.
Are they funk?
Are they rock?
Funk.
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 Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good having records, but I've the desire. Like if I go to the market now and it's Dad, look, there's a stack of records over there, mate. See, I don't give a fuck.
So what was the deal?
Could give a
'Cause
shit.
What was the deal with you guys at that market? You was like walking around like the Don, like you were a big time. You're a big
What?
time Timmy over there. The Don is over in the.
It's
Everyone's paying tributes to you. Like you went
at the market.
at the Oakley Market.
What were they? Oh yeah, I got tributes.
You're walking around with your little son over here, little Darko.
because we're there every Sunday.
Every Sunday. So you went up to the sausage lady
Yep,
that gives out those delicious sausages and onions.
and she gives you the old "Hello, darling."
Yes.
Right, and
Hello, love.
well, because of synergy, right? There was a Russian woman came to the sausage stand one week when we were there,
Yeah.
and she couldn't speak a lick of sausage English, right?
She knows- she
and
knows
she
what's-
she was like pulling out 50s and 100s,
right.
going, how much is it and how much am I holding and where am I and who is this? And she had to like hushna kushna to me And I'd say, right, 2 sangers, 2 sausages. She wants bread. She doesn't want any onion. She wants some dead horse.
Can we slow you down, slow your roll? Can we just keep it simple for her? Not snuffy waggers and dead horse.
Yeah.
It's too confusing on the first round.
Oh, this is just that you knew what I was talking about.
I would like a sausage, please.
1 sausage, please. Here is my money. One lobster bisque. But because sausage lady has seen me give it a chop out, and then she got sick at one stage, and we had
ran her stall for
no. We had a conversation about how a food truck. She used to have like an old gelati truck or whatever that died, and now she's just like fucking
slanging sausages.
She's doing proper like, you know.
It was what
barbecue
you would
style.
want at Bunnings, but they only, it was a proper roll, proper onions, proper sausage.
Yeah,
The rubbish you get up there.
Yeah.
It's sausage veneer and white bread, please.
That's it. Chipboard veneer.
Melamine.
But her tribute, because if she's not, because we go sort of later on than early, and when we always get a sausage from her, she always gets a bit of our money, and she tributed me a free Kransky on top.
Free Kransky and free drinks.
And free drinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tributes. Because I'm there every week. I put in the bloody time, mate.
Right. Or do you do like, my brother and sister-in-law here, you just slip her a tenner and say,
to make me
when I rock up.
Yeah.
Mr. Taco.
Mr. Tribute. My favorite customer.
But you're always buying stuff. Then you got a Batman comic.
Yep.
You got a pair of baby Adidas to clean up.
Yep.
For whoever. Someone's baby.
For a tribute to someone else.
You got yourself. Did you buy any plants?
Don't buy plants.
I did.
Because I tend to
kill them.
Yeah, that's the one. No, I just like, where do I put them? I want to put them in a good spot, and the spot never reveals itself. And by the time I go, I can be bothered digging a tiny little hole. It's fucking dead.
It's dead.
Yeah, he's out.
But
we do like the market. We went to a different one at a drive-in up at
down at
Dandenong.
Dandenong, or was it the Croydon? That massive where you
no,
theatre?
Wanturna. There's one in Wanturna.
The driving.
But there's another one in Dandenong we found.
Really?
Shit. Because the days where COVID killed out small business, so they've got $2 shop this. Now there was always a $2 shop hardware shop. Most hardware shops that had shop fronts were full of shit tools. Always. You know what I mean?
I think you go bankrupt, someone else buys the entire stock, and then they start their little...
And then they go to the markets. So there's like, where'd you get all your bloody tools from, mate?
Like, I don't really need another socket set. Don't need
it. The dude tried to grift me $35 for a Xbox cord, power cord. It's like, no, this is the one. I said, I'll just take a photo of my thing and check. I'll be there next week, mate, for sure. You here every week, mate?
Yeah, here every week. And just a little hot tip, green thumb, brown thumb. When you're buying any kind of fruit trees or plants at the market, do the old root ball check. You know what I'm saying? You try to lift, like for the fruit trees, see if the pot comes out. You got to see if there's actually roots on these plants.
Okay.
Because I planted some for a lady just today in Seaford. And tried to, as I'm taking it out to put it in the hole, just all the soil around it collapses because there's no root. There's no root ball. It should have been in the field for another year.
Right.
In the pot before they go to market.
Right.
Before I go to market. So do the old root ball check. That's at Bunnings as well. Make sure it's not
even
pot.
Bunnos.
Yeah, make sure it's not pot bound. So the roots are going around in circles.
Okay, because then it's been there too long.
Too long.
Okay,
too
in
long.
the wrong size though.
And it's just going around, trying to find an exit.
Yeah, and then it just stops, right?
I think it just dies.
Does
chokes itself to death.
Okay.
It just stops growing. Yeah, sort of like bonsais itself from the root ball up.
Yeah. Okay. Check your balls.
Do check your balls. Now, I have a note here. See off the top of your dome. The characters in movies that are always, well, not always, but I don't know, they're likable. Janitors.
Okay. Are they?
Janitors seem to be, like in the Muppets.
Spadowski. Stanley Spadowski.
From the video at UHF.
Yeah.
You've got the janitor from Muppet Show.
Yeah.
Very
A
likable.
very famous janitor. I'm pretty sure everybody liked the guy mopping at Arnold's in Happy
I
Days.
was going to, yes.
Yeah.
Out of Rick and Morty, Noob.
Yeah.
One of my favourite characters
Okay.
of all time. This guy gets it.
Yeah.
Janitors seem to be, I don't know, a storytelling device that's maybe underutilized in today's current media situation.
Okay. So if all else fails and you're looking for respect or virtue,
Chuck in a janitor.
to mop this floor for me, mate.
Who doesn't like it? Now, you're getting intel from your
it's
sources
just, I get the old
on the phone calls running hot.
I get the call from Vanessa saying, I'm coming home. It's like, yep.
Maybe it's, do we need anything? And I'll tell you what you do need, some bloody coffee and milk.
Yes, we do, actually. Yes,
Put that
we
on the list.
Oh, I do need, the only person that comes over here and drinks the instant coffee is you.
Yeah.
So
it's quick.
Stop
Need
bringing it
and they
with you.
want it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I've done that before.
How do you feel about the satchels?
So the janitor talks over? Just
sorry.
but
Vanessa put the bloody spanner in me, buddy. Brain works. But yeah, janitors, lovable characters. They're always genius. Because when you turn your back, they start doing maths equations and stuff. On the
that's another
blackboards.
janitor, wasn't it?
He was a famous.
That's
famous.
Ethan Hawke or the.
Was it Ethan Hawke or was it
the other guy? Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I wonder if there would be a janitor list,
Okay.
just to round off a perfect segment.
Excellent. That would be great.
Nothing is original. The bloody internet's got everything. Here is the ultimate list of TV and movie janitors. I had no idea. It's on cleanfreak.com.
Also, right. So clean. It's a janitor fetish site, is it?
Of course, we all have our favourite, a memorable character from the movies or television that exceeds all of our top janitorial expectations.
Yeah.
But the question remains, who takes prize for the most beloved cleaning professional of all time?
Yeah, I'd love to know that.
Our list of top cleaning contenders is listed below.
Are we going to call Alice in
She's a maid, but she has janitorial bloody
duties
for sure. So we'll go number one with the bullet and then go back to the list.
Oh, right. So we're going to start with number
one because I don't want to scroll down. Good Will Hunting.
There you go.
Good Will Hunting. Yeah. The movie Good Will.
There you go. That was Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yep.
Classic tale of a young man who works as a janitor at MIT.
We know.
Oh, we're not giving a breakdown.
No.
Good. Joe Dirt. In the movie, Joe Dirt.
Okay. That's David Spade, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
So he's a janitor. You don't want to hear anything about the movie, as you said.
No.
Argus Filch.
Okay. Who's he from?
Harry Potter.
Pass.
Okay. Marissa Ventura. Maid in Manhattan. That's a maid. That's
a
not
maid.
janitor.
Yeah.
This list is already. That's only number 4.
We're talking janitors, Muppets
guy.
The Simpsons. What's his name? Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah, there you go. How could we
He's got to be on the list, eh?
Now, Rosie from the Jetsons, again, butler.
She's a robot butler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Berta from 2.5 Men.
Okay. Yeah, that's the
janitor. I think a janitor works in a building like a school, an office.
We don't want nannies.
No.
Babysitters.
Nope.
Butlers.
No.
Maids.
No. Nurses. In-house nurses.
Nocturnal nurses.
Bed butlers. Sleep sergeants. No. Don't want any of those things. No. I want janitor. Because this is what you promised with this bloody list.
So they've got if you don't have a cupboard with your name on it, janitors.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's
You're not a janitor.
Mop closet, I'll accept that as well.
It's small. It doubles up as your office where you can sleep the night.
Now, tell me if you're a Star Wars fucking idiot.
Don't say C3PO.
No, Finn.
What?
Finn.
He was a janitor.
Was he?
At one stage. Early days before his
is that recording?
enlisting.
Please tell me that's still recording.
Before his enlisting on
right.
Stormtrooper duty. Finn F-I-N
N double N. I watched last night just on Star Wars. They're actually really good Star Wars. It's fan films. It's called Bucketheads.
Okay.
And then there's all these other ones, like just all these fan films about Star Wars, Stormtroopers perspective, and
That's been going
Darth
for years.
Maul, and it's like better than Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is great.
Graphics are amazing.
It's just as good as the real thing.
Better. Better. The colours are better. Anyway. Alyssa Esposito, The Shape of Water. She's holding a janitor's bucket, and it looks like
she qualifies.
She's definitely a
she
janitor.
She qualifies.
It's a romantic tale about a cleaner at a top-secret government lab. See? Janitor. I can barely talk. The janitor in Scrubs. Janitor.
Yeah, right. Yeah. The
hospital.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dog to the other doctors.
He's got some. He keeps everyone down, grounded, Tim.
Yeah, okay.
And we got Carl Reed in The Breakfast Club. Yes, janitor.
Okay, yes.
He's a janitor.
He was a janitor.
And
janitor.
Consuela, Family Guy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. She's
No.
a house cleaner.
Oh. Nope. Does she work at the school?
Oh, we're talking school-bound, office-bound, laboratory-bound cleaners? Or could we Consuela isn't a maid? I think we could say...
It says it here, Consuela works as a maid in numerous episodes, so...
No.
Mrs. Doubtfire is not, again...
She's a nanny.
Oh, my God. Mr. Stevens, Archie Comics. Now, that looks like a stereotypical...
He's got himself
janitor.
a broom. He's got himself a rag hanging out of his thing and...
Moustache.
And a janitor's
handlebar
hat. Yeah.
Handlebar moustache.
Qualifies.
Really.
I mean, this is what's going to get you through the interviews.
And then there's
when you
Lurch.
rock up for the janitor, you've got to... Lurch is a fucking butler. Adam's family. You can't say Lurch.
Oh, how could I forget? My favourite, and I think this is why I've made this... I
List
had this idea in my head.
Okay.
Scruffy from
Scruffy.
Scruffington.
Scruffy Scruffington. He's
from
a janitor.
Futurama.
He's a janitor.
Look, again, same as the other guy from Archie. Handlebar moustache.
I think he
leaning
looks
on a
like
broom.
he probably is shaped on the janitor from Archie.
Now that you put it all together. Wall-E from Wall-E is a robot cleaning up the earth.
He's a planet cleaner.
Mary Poppins. Nope.
No, she's a nanny.
And they've left out the Muppets guy. So
did they?
Yeah.
You dogs.
But they put Mary Poppins in and bloody Lurch
so we
and Alice
listed
from the Brady Bunch.
Oh, well, there you go. I did say Alice.
No.
But they could have added the ones we said earlier and would have had a complete list or ultimate list.
Or just make the list a top 10.
Should we be doing a listing tonight?
Can you get paid for making lists? I think people are.
They must be.
Can you get paid to do a podcast reading out lists like we do every other week?
Probably. You'd probably get more than we
get
make.
paid for this podcast.
Yeah, or you just go onto the YouTubes and you do a list review.
Stop. Oh, you could do that.
List review. Review my list.
Reviewing people doing lists.
And we make lists about what's wrong or what's right with
their
the
list.
Yeah, thus creating the content for our Listington app site.
Wow. It's meta. Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Meta, get out of here, really.
Yeah, we meta. I'm starving to death.
I'm quite hungry too.
Yeah, well, we haven't eaten all day.
I've got Audrey sprung on me on the way home. So you're coming to my art show, right?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know.
How many hours you got to pump into that?
Do you know, like, it's wives in practice, young 15-year-old girls, wives in practice, because, like, you know when they spring on you? No, we got to mum and dad's for dinner tonight.
I told you 2 weeks ago
Two months ago.
Remember when you were pissed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when you were, like, drenched in your own vomit? Yeah, so I think that's what they do. They train them up at school to now make sure you tell your parents everything at the last minute, especially if you've got to be driven to art class.
Is this in women's?
Then this, then a party.
Is this woman's school?
Yeah.
Secret
Audrey did
club.
the old got out of a catering job the other night. Can you believe it?
I did hear that. At this time of year, when everyone needs pocket money.
In this environment with my reputation.
How old is she? How old is she? 15?
15.
Start saving for a car.
I said, you know what I said?
3 years.
You know what I said to her?
You can get out of here.
Do it, Audrey. And for every hour that Dad pays you, I'll give you an extra $5 on top.
Boom.
For your holidays.
What a bonus.
Yeah. Nah.
Got to go to the party.
Yeah, go to the party.
God, because she probably likes Trevor or Gary or Darren.
No, she decided she told them that she was going to make a charcuterie board and a cake.
Oh.
So when I say, you know what I'm saying?
Like the most expensive.
Sound like a wife to me? To you?
Couldn't bring a bag of chips.
No, that's
why
exactly
the most
what I was
expensive
saying. Can't you make
cheese
a tray?
platter?
Yeah.
On her wage.
Yeah. Whose wage?
How many cheeses?
My wage. 3 cheese.
And a charcut.
She wanted to make a charcut.
And we just had
I can't talk too loud because
we just had a little bit of an edit there, a secret edit, where she just did it again. She stuck her head in and goes,
said,
oh, by the way.
all my friends are here for a lift to the art show that you're coming to that I just told you about. It's going to be sick. Does that mean I have to hang around? Can I dump him? Do you know what I'm saying?
Go in, check out the bit, get a glass of
I'm only going there for one piece of art.
Right. And your allotted champagne and cheese.
And my expected taxi service.
Wow. Good luck and with all this cramming up. With
no, but back to the charcuterie. She did the charcuterie tray.
Yeah.
First of all, I had to tell Vanessa what a charcuterie was. Do you know what I mean? Like
charcuterie.
Yeah, no, charcuterie. And
then you had to make the bastard.
Pay for the bastard. You know. And like, bring home the leftovers. Don't leave them at a friend's house.
I would have got sliced cheese and gone, and there you go. That's what you can afford.
See, I did. I whipped up a charcuterie. Charcuterie?
Yeah, I'll call it charcuterie.
Charcuterie. I whipped one up for Vanessa to take to Cosca's house. Went for a little visit on the weekend. And like said, yeah, he's for the girls, mate. Just chuck some biscuits on there.
Dry meats.
A couple of gherkins. Some olives.
It's more of a platter. I think a charcuterie is more dried meats.
It is. It's deli goods, isn't it?
It's deli goods.
Yeah, $37.50 for a
I don't want to see no carrots on my charcuterie.
You don't?
No, not really.
What about for dippins?
I like a dipping platter. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I like to have carrots and celery off the side with the hummus.
I do like a good pate. When's the last time we've had a pate?
Last time I was here.
Do you reckon?
Oh, jeez. This is making me physically want to throw up.
Is it?
I'm so hungry.
Don't fucking throw up on the podcast.
No, that's all right. It's all good.
Yeah, okay. So, no worries.
All right, very good. Thanks for listening. It's always a bloody pleasure being here. And
are you talking to me?
I don't know if I can talk to them.
I thought I had no choice to listen.
Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. But you can't really just tell 5
people. That makes me want to.
I'll tell you what, this Christmas and your work parties, grab someone's phone and bloody...
Put it in there.
Put it in their phone. Jump in the turnstile.
You need to look at this.
Yeah, have a gander.
Because then by the time they actually hear about it and they go to subscribe and find out they're already subscribers, you've done them a service.
And plus,
they'll be happy to see it. They'll be like, oh mate, it's just like the phone's listening to me and installed it.
And
we're
plus,
just
like,
talking about it.
They'll have a win. We'll have a win. Everyone's bloody winner. Christmas is coming up. Who doesn't want that?
I don't know. You're telling me the story.
All right,
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, see ya.
Thanks again. Goodbye. I'm Timmy Tago.
Do what I said.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through 2 at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hopping over the turnstile. I had to take me. It was like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping
the turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, I do it. I get away because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some fairs in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
That's the technique. I pull the turnstile back like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not moving. Just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.